So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
I know you feel this way. Coming after you.
What is up, Internet? Welcome back. Welcome to episode 2 of my Let's Play Pokemon Platinum Egglocke mode. And last time we basically just went through all the opening conversations and all that yada yada, which is, it just gets longer and longer with each game. Black and White 2's opening is actually so long it's nearly insufferable. And Platinum is pretty bad in that regard, but overall the game is fantastic, so we're not going to hold it against them. So, let's go ahead and, now for those of you who may have missed the first one, or maybe weren't totally paying attention, this is going to be an egg scramble with Nuzlocke rules. That's what Egglocke means. And that means, now if everything went swimmingly with all my hacking and being a sneaky Matrix hacker, yes, okay, I've got about 1 billion eggs. These are all eggs that have been donated by my subscribers. Thank you to everybody who donated. I super appreciate it. That was really awesome of everyone. And this box, the very last box, number 18, is a special box because this is all full of starters. It includes every starter from every generation, all 3 regular starters, as well as Pikachu from Pokemon Yellow and Eevee from XD Gale of Darkness, as well as a handful of Pokemon that I thought, personally, would make a good starter. So, let's see. This is going to replace our Turtwig. We may even get another Turtwig. I don't know. That would be kind of silly, but Turtwig's in here somewhere. I'm not feeling that one. Let's go... this one. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and place that there. And now I also put it on an action replay code that that will make it so that I hatch eggs really quickly, so we should be able to just run around. Yep, there we go. That was quick. Nice and good. And let's see what we get, everybody. This is our first big hatch. This is really important too. Let's see what we get. It is a Bulbasaur. Nice! Fun fact about Bulbasaur. I love Bulbasaur because Bulbasaur is my first starter ever. So my first Pokemon ever. When I was a young lad, probably before a lot of you were born, which makes me, God, that makes me feel old. My very first starter on Pokemon Blue was Bulbasaur. God, I love me some Bulbasaur. What a great Pokemon. So let's go ahead and name him. I think I'm gonna name him Dell. Not after the computers, because Dell computers are kind of lol. He is a boy too. Good, I didn't check his gender. Dell, I'm actually naming. I'll talk about why I'm naming him Dell in a second. Right now I'm thinking Farmer in the Dell. Does Dell mean like a field, like a wheat crop or something? Because that would make sense since he's grass type. But anyway, we got a Bulbasaur. That's awesome. Now, as you can see, he's level 1, and our starter's level 7. But since I'm exchanging Turtwig for the Bulbasaur, we're going to level him up real quick. So, now you see I've got X question mark 35 rare candies, which basically means like 36,000 rare candies or something like that. It's whatever the maximum is. So I should basically have infinite rare candies, and basically we're just going to feed them to Dell. Now, some people are going to be like, oh, doesn't giving your Pokemon lots of rare candies make them, like, weak and stuff? And the answer is no. Rare candies only make your Pokemon weaker than... Ooh, learn Growl. Good job. They only make your Pokemon weaker than their potential if and only if you level them all the way up to 100 without actually fighting with them with rare candies. That will make them weak. Basically, Pokemon earn something called what's called EVs, which stands for effort values whenever they get into a fight, and those stats are added to their regular base stats and are calculated in a really complex formula. And basically, it means that the more you fight with them, the more stats they gain. There is a cap to it. Leech Seed, nice. All right, there is a cap to it. There's a limit on how many you can earn. And what happens is your effort values are redeemed on level up, so you can't do that anymore once you get to level 100. So don't worry about my Pokemon being weaker, because they will not be. Although I'm sure I already know how this goes. Somebody's going to be commenting on later videos saying, oh, you should be using rare candies, your Pokemon are going to be weak. And I'm going to have to explain it a million times. So I'm just going to try to get it out of the way now. if you don't understand it, if you don't understand what oh, sorry, Dell. I'm not putting you in the box. I'm putting Turtwig in the box. Thanks, Turtwig. You were a big help. Now you get to sit in the box for the rest of your life. Sorry to you Turtwig lovers out there, but there is always a chance that I will get a Turtwig later on down the road. Anyway, what was I saying? If you don't understand it, don't worry about it. Just know that my Pokemon aren't going to be any weaker for it. It's kind of a annoying, long explanation, but alright. So, let's go to the Pokemart. And I think Dawn will actually give us Pokeballs, and when we go into the next route. These guys don't have, oh, they do have Pokeballs. Alright. As you can see, I didn't give myself any more money or anything. I'm not being lame. I'm not making it so that I have an unfair advantage. The only thing I had, as I explained last time, the rare candies are just for convenience sake. So I don't have to spend a billion years leveling my dudes back up from level 1. And they're just only going to be leveled to the level of the wild Pokemon that I caught to redeem for that Pokemon. And rare candies won't be used otherwise. I won't be able to use rare candies at all during the game, aside from when the Pokemon first hatched. Now, I think I was supposed to go back to Twinleaf, right? Basically, this game's palette. I think. Hey, Ma. Welcome home. So late, blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing Mom's voice. I don't remember what it was already. Yeah, oh, yep. Oh, yeah, okay, I did have to actually let her know, I think. Okay, yeah, so she gave me the journal. Alright. Yep, I don't care. Maybe I should be reading this, but God, there's so much dialogue in this game. Yeah. Okay, you'll be right by yourself. I can't. Oh my God, shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. Oh my God, what do you want? Dildo's mom. Excuse me, is my little dildo here? No, you probably left it in your sock drawer like you normally do.
Oh, no, he's not. Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless, I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, Blah will deliver that to him.
No, I won't. I'm not doing shit for that guy.
Oh, really? You do that for me? Blah, please take this to Dildo for me.
Yeah, I know you're looking for your little dildo. Get out of here, you wacky old lady. God, shut up. Alright, Jubilife City, got it. My God. People just love to hear themselves talk in this freaking game. And I think I may have accidentally reset my options here, so I think, yeah, okay, my text speed needs to be set to fast. There we go. That should make it a bit more bearable. Good lord. Okay, so Route 201 we already encountered. I think it was a Bidoof or something. Which doesn't really matter what Pokemon it is, but we don't get a Pokemon for Route 201, which is pretty standard of most Nuzlockes. Some people... Ooh, a Kricketot. Hi, Kricketot. Sup, bro? Some people will sort of make a... Alright, Dell, our first battle together. Let's fuck this dude up. Oh, no, he's biting. Oh, God. No. Okay, alright. We do nothing but growl until he gets his shit out. Bite is so dangerous. Bite is the first really dangerous move you run into in Nuzlocke runs because it can just... Unless you KO them before they can get it out, you're fucked. See, look at that. That did half my life in damage almost. Anyway, what I was saying was some people will make an extra rule saying, okay, catching Pokemon on the first route, Route 1, Route 201, whatever, is fine. I should be able to survive this. Is fine as long as, after you get, what am I saying? It's fine since you didn't have Pokeballs the first time you got there. But personally, I don't really care about that shit. And the reason I'm not attacking him again is because I'm not sure he might survive another attack. But I'm not really worried about him attacking me because I don't think Kricketot actually gets any other attacks besides Bide when he's this low level. So, okay, so I was able to KO him, but there's always a chance he would have survived that. I wasn't sure. I wasn't comfortable eyeballing it. Now, do I have any potions? God, I hope so. Nope, just got a shitload of rare candies. Yep, alright, that's good. Don't run. Okay. Whew. God, that was scary. Let's heal him up real quick. Yeah, so some people like to say you can catch Pokemon on Route 1. Personally, I skip Route 1. It's not really a big deal. When it comes to these unofficial rule runs, a lot of it is just totally up to your discretion and what you think is fair, and what you think will be challenging. And that's why it's fun, is because you get to set your own rules and there's nothing really strict about it. And a lot of times people will try to ask me for clarification on the rules, and it's not anything that I'm like the judge of. I'm just, oh god, it's Dawn. Okay, I need to come up with a new voice for Dawn, because her voice killed my throat last time. I had a sore throat for like a week after the last episode. So okay, what kind of voice should we give Dawn? Oh, that's right. Blah, I haven't shown you how to catch a Pokemon. I know. I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just, like, watch me, okay? God, I gave her a Valley Girl accent. I gotta think about that. I'm so terrible at doing female voices. I'm, like, seriously bad at it. Wild Bidoof appeared. I don't care. Go Piplup. Hey, this is just like the Dawn from the anime. She's got a Piplup. And she talks like an idiot. To be fair, I don't really watch the anime. I've seen a few episodes from each generation. I explained this in my last Nuzlocke, but I watched it when I was a kid, and back then it was like it was a really bad show. It has nostalgic value, definitely. Yeah, catch the fucking Bidoof already. It has nostalgic value and everything, but it was a very poorly, lazily made show. The voice acting was terrible. The animation was very dodgy. It was really cheap. But it was, you know, it was great when you were a kid kind of thing, but it doesn't hold up when you go back and watch it as an adult. So, isn't it neat? Actually, it's better to lower your target's HP more than I did. It's important to get the Pokemon's HP down as low as possible. This is because a healthy Pokemon is very difficult to catch. A Pokemon also get easier to catch if you make them sleep or something by using a Pokemon's move. Okay, blah, to get you started, I'll give you 5 Pokeballs. Oh yeah, I should have remembered somebody gives you Pokeballs, someone always does. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Bye now. Fuck off. So basically, I wanted to see how the anime had progressed from when I was a kid, because it was really shitty when I was a kid. So I watched like a bit of each generation. A Shinx. Now, if only we were catching this for real, but this is going to be our coupon Pokemon. But anyway, so I ended up watching a few episodes of each generation, and like, I don't know, like the animation got better and everything, but the voice acting didn't really get much better, and it's kind of cheesy and lame. And I just remember Dawn's voice being like really grating. Dawn's voice really was like nails on a chalkboard to me. But she was like an alright character overall, but I mean, like, it's like any other Pokemon character. She didn't really have a whole lot of personality. I mean, it was basically Misty and Brock had very strong personalities in my opinion, the old ones. But everyone they've introduced afterwards have kind of been just like a pussy. I don't know. Like they were just afraid to give them a personality of their own. But anyway, we got the Shinx, so let's go ahead and take this little guy back to the Pokemon Center, get him all traded in and then hatched. And yeah, Shinx isn't exactly rare. If I remember correctly, getting a Shinx is really easy. This guy is Intimidate, you son of a bitch. Let's get a little bit of health back, get some Leech Seed going. I should just keep Leech Seed for the entire freaking game. It's such a useful ability. Just passive healing. You set it up once and you're getting passive damage and passive healing for the rest of the match. It's not a lot, but over like a long match, it can make all the difference. Oh, get crit, baby. Dell's going ham. But yeah. Anyway, so I guess my voice doesn't really sound like the actual Dawn's voice, but it is stupid and annoying just like hers. God, I hate that character. Now that I think about it. Only for the voice, though. Everything else is, like, okay. It's just, you know, she was, like I said, kind of soulless, but... Alright, so, Party Pokemon, Shinx. We got Shinx level 3, so we're gonna have to level up something to level 3. I'm sorry if anybody actually really likes the anime and I'm insulting you, but... Let's go with Box 2. Let's grab something from Box 2. Box 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all not the starter Pokemon. I like this one. And there you go. Let's see what we get, everybody. Everybody hold hands, get really excited. That's gotta be so cool. I don't know why you'd hold hands with other viewers when they're probably nations away, states away. I don't know, whatever. What do we get? What did we get? We got, ooh, Bellsprout, okay. I mean, Bellsprout's cool and all, but now we have 2 grass poison types. Alright, Bellsprout, you're probably not going to be on the team very long, but you're a male, and I'm going to name you Larry. And oh my god, I totally forgot to see who the original trainer on the egg was. I couldn't see. Whoever that was, I'm sorry. I've been meaning to check the original trainer. Because what happens is when you get an egg, you can see who originally had the egg. And once it hatches, it becomes yours. So now he has my original trainer name. So I'm sorry, Bellsprout. Whoever donated the Bellsprout, but if you did donate a Bellsprout, then rest assured it may have been yours. Anyway, did I heal up? No, I didn't heal up Dell. So, anyway, Dell comes actually from Team Fortress 2, which anybody who decided to come over to my channel after watching these on TGN from the last video series may have noticed that I'm really big into Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 is a first-person shooter game on the PC. It technically does exist on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, but it's not at all the same game. It's actually really terrible on consoles, and the PC version is just a totally different beast. But anyway, they have 9 classes, and each character class is actually a character unto itself. So like the scout is a young kid from Boston who runs fast. The soldier is a psychopath who thinks he's an army general. The sniper is an Australian outdoorsman, like that kind of thing. They all are actually characters unto themselves. It's not like you pick a class and then create a character of that class. It's not like that. But they don't tend to reveal their names. Every now and then, though, they have comics that kind of explain the backstory of Team Fortress 2. And in one of them, they explain that the engineer's name, the engineer class, is named Del Conager. And I just like Del as a first name. I don't think I've ever heard it used as a first name, but it sounds like a first name to me. And I don't know, it's like I like the engineer. I like all the characters in Team Fortress 2, but I just like that as a name, so I decided to go with that. Hope that's good enough for y'alls. Sup, Starly? You're gonna get messed up, bro. But yeah. I don't know if I had a Starly in there. I did have to proof all of the eggs, but luckily I have really terrible memory, so the egg scramble still is a mystery to me. I still don't remember anything that's in there. So I'm trying to remember if I had a Starly, but I really can't. I guess I should stop trying to remember, because 1, I'm not going to, and 2, because it would just spoil the surprise that is the whole point of an egg scramble. But yeah, oh, so last time I told you guys that I would explain further why it took me so long. It's been 5 months before I got this back to you, 5.5 or something like that. And basically what ended up happening was I had originally planned, after I ended the Nuzlocke, to take about a month. I was gonna take just a month off and then get back to uploading this series. Oh man, I really should have bought potions. Why didn't I buy potions? So I was gonna take about a month off and then go back and, you know, kind of collect footage over that time. And I ended up finding that I really liked not having to do Pokemon. I love making videos and stuff, but it was just such a nice break because I was uploading that series for something like 6 to 8 months, something like that. I'd been, since I did it weekly, it took me a very long time to finish, and it was just so nice getting to do other things. I really hope this guy doesn't have Gust. Holy shit. This guy Leech Seed him up. Quick attack. Okay, it's not doing that much, so we'll be able to get some health back with Leech Seed. Unless he Gusts. Give me that health, bitch. Oh, it tastes so good. I'm wondering if I should just start growling at him to just lower. Yeah, let's do that. So the first thing was like, oh man, it's so nice that I don't have to upload Pokemon, and I don't really have a lot of desire to play it right now. So I just kind of wasn't playing it, and what I ended up distracting myself with was uploading other stuff on my channel. I started developing my personal channel a lot, and now I should be gaining an HP profit here? No, not really. No, let's just keep growling at him and just really hope he doesn't critical hit. Oh god. So I started working on my personal channel because basically all of the real success I'd had on YouTube so far was from Pokemon. And this is a really tense moment, so I'm having a hard time concentrating on what I'm saying. Let's just finish this. It's fine. You can growl all you want. I'm totally cool with that. Just give me health, man. Get me out of that yellow. Oh man, this is tense. I'm like dipping in and out of like death radius. I'm just gonna keep growling until he can barely do any damage to me, and that way a crit won't even matter. Sorry, this is probably a really long and boring video, long and boring battle for you. But so all my success had come from Pokemon on YouTube, pretty much, and I decided to take the time off to work on my personal channel and sort of develop that a bit, because all my presence was only on TGN, not on my personal channel. My personal channel is a totally different thing to what you've seen from me here, and I ended up doing really well for myself. I started seeing some real success with a whole bunch of different series. Oh, now you missed? Come on. A whole bunch of different series. I started 2 different Let's Plays of Mario, and it was Super Mario World, Super Mario Sunshine. I started a really successful series called 60-second Let's Plays that got a lot of attention. It was posted on the front page of Kotaku. It was really great. Now, I could have been getting more views and stuff, and, you know, that sort of thing, if I had... You know, I'm going to go buy some potions. If I had posted here, if I had just sucked it up and did what I didn't feel like doing and started posting Pokemon here. Yes, I could have had more views. I possibly could have ended up getting more subscribers and stuff, but I think that people tend to overestimate how much that motivates me. I don't really care about that sort of stuff. Even though I am a partner, I do make money doing this. It's not a huge amount, but... you know, I make money doing this, but I'm not motivated by money. I'm motivated by creativity and what I feel like doing. And basically, if I do something... I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing with my computer. If I'm doing something that I don't feel like doing, it's not going to be good. I need to have the motivation to do it by wanting to do it. I can't motivate myself to do something that I don't want to do just because I have to, when I don't. In reality, I don't actually have to. So if I had forced the issue, if I had forced myself to play Pokemon when I didn't want to play Pokemon and make the videos for you guys, it would have been bad. And I think that you guys, my audience, those of you who know me, come back to Pokemon all the time because you like it. You like the quality that I put into it, that you think it's a good, well-made video. I would hope that's the reason you guys come back. So if I were to just do Pokemon and just say, alright, fuck it, I don't feel like doing it, but I'm going to do it, and it's going to be miserable, I'm just going to do it anyway because I have to, it would have been awful. And all that you guys love about this series would have kind of been dry and not really there. Now it's 5 months later and I'm finally doing it. Now there's always been this pressure in the back of my head that everybody's waiting for it, you got to do it eventually, you got to do it. But finally I kind of got to, that wasn't enough motivation for me to do it. And finally I got to the point where I just felt like playing Pokemon again. That's all what it's about, is what game do I want to play. And that's what I think makes my videos good, in my opinion, is that I play what I want to, not what people want me to. And that's why it's been so long, because I just didn't feel like playing Pokemon. I had started discovering more avenues with Pokemon. I was going into NU Wi-Fi battles and stuff, but I didn't feel like playing a main game Pokemon, if you know what I mean. So that's why it's been so long, and I apologize for those of you who loved this series and were waiting way too long in your opinion, but if it had been any faster, it wouldn't have been good. So don't get too upset. So now, does Vine Whip have a higher critical hit rate? I think it does. But I don't know, Dell's just gonna go beast all over everybody. And now I really wish that we had not gotten a grass poison type as our first hatch, second hatch actually, because we really need something to deal with flying types this early in the game. 'Cause flying types are pretty common, but luckily Bulbasaur is one of the bulkier starters. He's kind of a bit more set to the bulky side. So he's not, I mean, he's kind of got some offense and he's got some defense. Generally speaking, the starters are, you son of a bitch. Look at this Bidoof. Look at his dead-eyed stare. He doesn't care. The starters tend to be very well-rounded. They tend to not excel in any one area much more than the others, not to any sort of extreme. And that's what Venusaur is like, and Bulbasaur, obviously. But he's a bit bulky. I believe. I'm gonna have to look at his base stats later on. I could possibly do it right now. I do have 2 monitors, but I don't feel like doing that in the middle of a fight. Don't you crit me. Don't want no crits. I need to start worrying about crits. I don't think he could have killed me with a crit there, but still. I've been playing NU battles for so long where if something gets KO'd, it's not a big deal. And now I'm going back to Nuzlocke, and it's just... I mean, like, a lot of times when you're doing Wi-Fi battles, you'll let something die because you need it to. Like, it's a like a strategic move to let something kill your Pokemon so that you can bring something else in to revenge kill it. But in Nuzlocke, if something dies, it's dead forever. There's no Pokemon Center revivals in a Nuzlocke. Ooh, a Burmy. I did not know that there was a Burmy this early in the game. So basically, as you can tell, I'm only using Dell right now. I'm not really planning on using Larry at all. But basically, whatever Pokemon we get next will hopefully be something not of the same type. That's the That's the risk you run. Excuse me. When you do an egg scramble, is that you might end up getting the same Pokemon a million times. But yes, man, Leech Seed is great, but it is really annoying having to watch it at the end of every turn. It's the same thing with Leftovers. Leftovers is a fantastic item to be holding, but it you have to watch them sit there and chew this freaking apple at the end of every freaking round. It's really annoying in Wi-Fi battles, going back to Wi-Fi battles again, because everybody has Leftovers in Wi-Fi battles. It's like a really common item to use. Oh, some appear in the morning and some only come out at night. Thank you, Billy. Whatever your name is. The guy's name is Billy, let's be honest. I wonder if this is tuned to my my local time on my computer, because it's like 2 in the morning right now. And it looks dark. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the night battle screen, so. You gonna intimidate me, bro? That's not cool. I should check to see what kind of nature Dell has. Should definitely check that out. I guess I'll check out Larry too, because I think Vileplume is more physically based as well. I'm not sure if Venusaur is more like physical, or I think Venusaur can go either way. I think he's equally physical and special when it comes to his attacking stats. Maybe a bit more special? But let's see what nature he's got. He's got Brave Nature. I have no idea what that is. And his attack is slightly less high than his special attack, so we'll see where that goes. I don't know what Brave Nature is. And Larry's got Mild Nature. Oh, I didn't level Larry up. Mild is... I forget what Mild is too. If it's not a nature that's commonly used in competitive battling, I probably don't know it. But let's go ahead, give some rare candies to Larry. Get him back up to level 3, which is what the Shinx was at. And when we start to get to the higher level Pokemon, when I'm catching like level 45 Pokemon and stuff, like probably even like level 20 Pokemon, I'll just skip that. I'll skip that whole process, because that's annoying. I'll just fast forward through it. Hi Bly, are you catching Pokemon? I think you'd feel a lot safer if you were to catch some more. You know what, don't judge me. You know, like when you need to travel to faraway places? Oh, I know, don't you think it's better to know more about Pokemon? Nope. Sure it is, I know just the place. I mean, come on. I mean, don't be shy, follow me. I mean, it's gonna be great. You are not gonna believe how awesome. It's good, it's great. It is the best. That man, what is he doing? Well, I think he's masturbating. Yeah, he's masturbating. While crossing the street. We're gonna report you to the police, dude. What? How did you know? How did you unmask me as a member of the International Police Force? What? I beg your pardon? I was just, making conversation because I saw you looking at me and touching yourself, and it's really inappropriate. Ha! You claim you are only making conversation, no? But I know better not to believe that. No. You recognized right away that I was someone extraordinary. I am Zoro. That is when you spoke to me, is it not? Your power of observation is fearsome. Quite admirable you are. Now that my cover has been blown, let me introduce myself. I am Globe-trotting elite of the International Police. My name... no, I shall inform you only of my codename. My codename, it is Lucia. That is what they all call me. Incidentally, is the saying, don't be a thief, familiar to you? Familiar? Yeah, I know don't be a thief. It's what most people who aren't douchebags do. Yes, that is correct. Taking what belongs to others is wrong. Unfortunately, there are other people. Those who do not. There are other people. There's apparently, that's the word, idiot. There are apparently those who do not heed those words. In Sinnoh, in fact, there are criminals stealing the Pokemon of others. I have therefore been on the lookout for characters arousing my suspicion. Arousing. I see what you're getting at, yeah. Incidentally, you are trainers, yes? Perhaps you can make use of this? Oh, the versus recorder. Shit, yeah, thank you. Awesome. I'm never going to use that in my life. That versus recorder, it is a nifty device for recording a match. I obtained it because it is quite popular these days. But myself, I do not do Pokemon battling very often. It will be in better hands with you. Oh, very suspicious. Also, I have a request. If you were to see me again, I ask that you do not talk to me, for I am on duty. Yeah, don't worry about that. Actually, yes, you may speak to me. You must. Ah, fuck. Not because I am lonely, no. You must inform me of bad guys. You must inform me of any happenings. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing all the legwork. We both know that. Get the fuck out of here. Lazy piece of shit. Working for the International Police must be hard. You have to accost children in the middle of the street, like a freaking creeper. Trainer school, name says it all. Nah, yeah. I saw your friend Dildo going earlier. Dildo. He could still be in there studying. Okay, bye now. See ya, bitch. Alright, so, looks like we are now hitting Jubilife City. We've already got our first Pokemon, nice and hatched and ready to go. Now hopefully we might find something a bit more diverse next time, because now we have 2 grass poison types. But yeah, that'll be good. Let's go ahead and heal up the Pokemon Center. We'll sign off there. But anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Go ahead and hit that like button. Give it some love if you did enjoy the video. Once again, I am Black Lighted Tech. I will see you guys later. Take it easy.